So today seems very interesting. Nanium is we're within a key level, right? I think. Yeah. Just want to see what Nanium did. Hopefully Nanium mid blades. I would ideally want to see that in the driver continuation. I'll take that as my entry, but if not, then I'm just going to see the driver reverse higher. Great swing point. Away from pre-day low, technically. Look at that. Oh my god, that's so sexy. If you're not bullish today, then holy shit. You're stupid. But I just smoke weed, so a little bit higher. Thinking that I think that it will help me. I think that it's going to make me more curious. So if I don't get my entry during the driver, hopefully the driver confirms the narrative still. For 10 AM continuation bullishly, what I want to see today is technically the framework is technically order per ranges, range low to range high because of SMT. But we have Monday low of the week, C2, supports expansion bullishly, but it doesn't support expansion bearishly. Plus, when Monday expanded higher, Tuesday reversed, creating that C2, it creates a reversal away from failure swings. Therefore, this is not a prominent reversal. Wednesday confirmed that by creating C3 reversal. Therefore, ideally, Thursday creates a continuation C4, right, to reach for all of these failure swings here. But also creates the daily expansion candle continuation away from the low of the week, as now Wednesday created the aligned candle, right? It just doesn't make sense to go lower still on NQ after taking this low up. Then yes, still has that low, but it makes more sense for YM to go higher to take these highs out, I think. So unless price fails to respect pretty low. If price takes pretty low, what does that mean? Price is not going to support expansion bullish anymore. It's just going to unclean PA. I'm not going to trade. So I want to see C4 continuation on the daily. Obviously, YM is showing more strength, leadership bullishly. So probably jumping over forward. What do we got? We got the technically we're stuck within this range high to range low, but this is technically a relevant swing to this low, so therefore we could manipulate this cigar. We have SMT with that right now, obviously. So you can see that's pretty low. And ideally you respect that. What are we doing now? So the framework is order per ranges. The profile is 6 AM manipulation, right, technically. I just gotta have the driver confirm the reversal or the narrative or the bias. I gotta wait for the driver. It would be, I could trade, or you know what, actually I can't trade during the driver because 6 AM doesn't really support expansion bullishly. I think it's still valid though because it is starting 6 AM, but, and as long as I get my entry at the discount of this candle, then it would still be valid, but I guess I could still do that, right? If it's like down here, that's not bad. I'll take that. Or even just, right here, whatever. I'll take that. So if price closes below this level, when reversing higher during the driver, I'll take that as my entry. Yeah, despite the fact that the 4 hour candle doesn't support the expansion. So I'll even take that. I'll take my entry right here. We'll stop at this low. It's for 2 hour. Ideally, I don't take that though. That's pretty shitty. Okay. I'll probably ideally take that. See how much better that is? Oh my god, it's so much better. So you're on here, I'll take that as my entry. But yeah, so ideally, I'm hoping 16 reverses higher. Gotta wait for the driver to confirm the narrative. Because the driver, what are we doing prior to it? Expanded, right? We're extremely bearish. We need to reverse because we have S&P pretty low. Then minute, right? 5 minute. Gotta wait for that CSD. Wait. Yeah, I don't like how we're just continuing the distribution lower. Because now at this point, where are we at within pre-day range? Like we're at discount now. To create the system to you. It's just a little bit lower probability, it's a little bit shitty, but so if the price validates that, I'll take that. That's yeah, easy. I'll just shoot for that though. 2R because for assuming 10 continuation, yes. Maybe I won't take full position off here. We'll see. I don't know. But I want to calculate more risk for I want market buy. God damn, it's so slow. 15, 14, 13. Okay. And then yeah, we'll do 13. So I'll just market buy whenever. As long as it's around under $700, I'm good. I'll do 13 though. Here we go. I don't like how it's rather weak. Why is it weak? And how come NQ isn't reversing away from pretty low? Isn't that a little bit weird? Took that shit, consolidated, now the driver's taking pretty low, or the consolidation low. And we're just still not wanting to reverse higher. Like, that's a little bit suspicious. I think that's price showing a failure to manipulate pretty low, therefore we're probably going to reach for this low here. We're just really showing no manipulation away from this low, or even pretty low. During the driver, which is very important. I think that's a little bit shitty. It's not really a good sign for bullishness. The markets have been in like a decoupling or whatever. YM bullish, NQ, ES completely bearish. NQ and ES kind of now look bullish, but the fact that the drivers, like, we're just really not wanting to worse away from pretty low, even though yes, we're only 3 minutes into the driver. It opened, it just doesn't make sense though. This is not ideal for bullishness. Like, I was expecting reversal right away, bullishly. Well, if it reverses now though, I'll still take it. It's all good. It's gotta go higher though now after this. I feel like I should risk a little bit less during the driver, maybe like, but I don't know. Do that. 2R, yeah, I can easily shoot for 11. Okay. So it'll be like around 6. I don't know. 15. 16. 15. Or I'll just do 14. So I'll do 15. Actually, we'll do 16 if I can get this. But like I said, we're just not really wanting to go higher. Like, it's a little bit weird. Like, we definitely should not create a new lower low. Now this S&P is like very close in proxy. I guess not far spaced out S&T. It's failure swing S&T at this point. I wanna play some music. God damn this weed. Fucking bitch. Wish we played this one. I think I got my audio on for OBS, yes I do. Yeah, this is not good at all. I don't know about this. I'm gonna wait. I'll wait. I'm not gonna, it's a roll scan, also very low probability to 16 is a roll scan at this point. Just obvious, it's fucking by what price is done so far. So I'm gonna wait for 10 AM. Let the driver confirm what it wants to do. Those are, it's actually fucking ass. We really do not want, why are we not wanting reverse hire? If it gets still reverse hire, create this SMT, whatever. If it holds in reverse hire, I mean, I'll still, you know, I'll trade 10 AM continuation. But 6 AM has 10 AM, or 6 AM has to during the driver, reverse hire, and hold this SMT if I'm gonna trade during 10 AM, no matter what. If not, then I'm just not gonna trade today. I think kind of manipulating here on NQ, which is looking good. Better. But 6 AM that, I mean, like, come on, like that. I want that strong closure too during 6 AM. These small things really do fucking matter, bro. Like, just want the best scenario for everything, bro. It's crazy. I hate that. It's kind of a pretty large order now. I'm not gonna lie. But should we that works. No, that's a little bit too much. Can I take some off? Like, it was a very unexpected, guys. I'm gonna let me take off like 2. Let me take off like 2. Let me just sell 2 right now. Let me just sell 2 more real quick. A little bit better. Fuck, that was a horrible fucking. That's good though. That's good. I like that closure. That's what we wanted. I trust in this shit. Get it. Just gotta close strong though. Just gotta keep going higher. Just gotta be reversal. It's a little bit lower probability. I don't like the risk that I put on at first. That was a little bit too much. I'm not gonna lie. I still trust in this. I have no fear for what price is doing now. Just gotta be patient. I don't have any fear. If it was a profit, I would have major fear, of course. Of course, of course. But I believe this is a validated trade. 6 AM is a little bit unclean. Like as I was gonna wait till 10 AM, not gonna lie. But yeah, it just looked too clean to me. So yeah, not really like what I'm seeing right now, but I'm not gonna lie. That's a little bit shitty. Ideally we go higher. Price. Ideally, you respect this price. Damn. Alright, I lost the first loss. Alright. Alright, yeah, that was ass. I should have waited for Titanium. I guess that's why you don't. That was 100% my fault. Watch it still go higher and not take that low. Whatever. I'm still gonna. I'm gonna shoot for like a 3R then during Titanium. Christ, this is still a really clean day. Kind of puts a dent in everything. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit annoying. I'll blame that all in the lead. I knew it was so weak too. I just can't believe I fucking did that. I was so reactive there. That was crazy. Oh my god, that was so bad. I'm gonna make it all right though. It's all good. That was funny. That was actually. I swear. So there was many things showing why price was pretty shit there, and then of course my psychology killed me, I guess there. Yeah. I feel like there was a lesson there for sure. Maybe it was the fact that earlier I said I came up to a logical conclusion on why I should wait for Titanium. It was pretty logical, and yeah, I seen one thing and I thought it was a good thing to buy, which it was pretty cool. Which I guarantee others still respecting that and expecting higher. So just a tight stop loss killed me. That's great. Watch it still go higher. Holy shit. Wait. Holding that. And then showing stuff from like switch on NQ. Yes. Shit. But we got the obviously YM being leader, stronger asset. And we have NQ being the weakest, ES being the weakest, ES being the weakest, NQ being the middleman. Makes sense. Okay. But I still like YM more. Yeah, I mean this is looking good though, so for Titanium continuation. I should be good during Titanium. I'm not too worried. Fuck, I can't speak right now. This weed is fucking making me so dirty. God damn it, man. Alright, this is super clean though. Oh my god. We're still holding this SMT, which is good. I really don't like how close it is though. The driver was rather weak. A little late on the reversal, I'm not gonna lie. It was very weak though, because we reversed here at first. I literally bought that shit. Bought that shit right here. I'm gonna stop pretty much right where this, like slightly above it, right there. So I had kind of a tight stop loss. It was still on the low though, technically. 2 hours there. And of course price came down, barely took my stop loss, it kept the slow intact, and then expanded higher, creating a new protected swing. So I'm gonna count this as one, obviously. And then of course now it's expanding higher towards my fucking take profit. So I might take this right here. It really depends on if, because this is fucking valid, bro. I can't believe it took me out right there. That's bullshit. Let's do like that much. And I'm gonna shoot for 3. I think that's easy. Like that's easy money. We'll do that. I'll take the retest though, no matter what. 10EM's gonna open up soon too. There's no point of demanding or being scared that price is gonna run off. 6AM business parks much eventually, and it's gonna close soon. 10EM likely is gonna retrace lower, so I'm most likely gonna be able to get this entry off. Right there. Put myself on that slow. Where's that now? What lower this? Still 3. 590, that's perfect. Yeah, I would like the closure around here. It's not gonna really 1x on her, really, but I think this is prominent. I could wait till 10AM though, wait for the CICC. And maybe I should do that because I did tell myself I was gonna do that. Just every S is reverse and higher. This looks great. I'm not gonna lie. I think I have to. Especially if this can really expand higher. I gotta do it. If it retests this. We'll see. I wouldn't want to see 10AM continue lower though anyways. This should be the low. Like no matter what, and we should not come back down here to my stop loss. I'm well protected. I should be tripping. It's gonna be a little weak though because 16 business parks much bullshit. So we're probably gonna a little bit like just chop around here. Maybe head higher for 10AM or going into 10AM. Then we might retrace. Might take the slowest. Go do that. Whatever. But I'm not taking off. I'm just fucking trusting the process. I'm just gonna watch it. And it could take me out again, it could make a new low, and if it makes a new low, then I'm wrong today and whatever. I do believe though that let's take partials. I'm gonna try to take partials. Would it be wise? 50% off at 2RR. Therefore I'll be making 600. And then I take the rest off at a 3. So 600 plus, so like 800 or some shit. So what is that? 1400 versus, so I'll be missing out on $300. I believe that's fair. That's fair. I'll do the rest there, whatever. We'll see what happens. So this will pay for the loss at 2RR, and then the rest will just be a bonus. And then the experience for today will be, I mean, like I can care less if I get stopped out. It's all about, I'm literally just learning. I'm just learning. That's all that matters. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to prove to myself. But damn, time is moving slow. I'm not gonna lie. And the sword block has to hold. All assets have to really show a willingness to want to continue that expansion higher, but the 16th and Forever Count doesn't support that expansion, so it's going to be a little weird. It's a lower probability, but I really do believe that maybe I shouldn't have done this. That one pullback. I got that one pullback. I start feeling. I see just a little bit of drawdown, and I start feeling not confident. But you gotta risk it, and just forget it. Risk it and forget. Because if you don't, I mean, it's more fun. So everything aligns. Everything aligns. I'm gonna go over everything then, because I really have to prove myself that everything aligns. Right. Daily bias framework or range technically, because of the S&T reform during Wednesday and Thursday with NQ here. So technically we took this low out here, range low to range high. So framework is, and then order for ranges, and then profile would be Monday low of the week, Wednesday C3 for realignment, for Thursday decrease C for continuation, to retreat size. That's what I want. S&T with pre to low, etc. Where that's clean. It's a little bit unclean, but it's still clean enough. And then we have 4 hour. We have the framework order pair ranges with this low, this range. Technically we're stuck within this range, but this is a relevant swing, so it's valid. So it's pretty low. So framework would be order pair ranges. Profile would be 6 AM manipulation. It is a CT reversal candle, so I'm trading a reversal 4 hour candle. The daily is also kind of a reversal candle too. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty big. So it's just a little bit lower probability day. But and I've already lost one, so we'll see what happens. I don't know. It's a little lower probability. It's as simple as that. But has to do with pretty low. And YN is the leading asset for bullishness. It is the strongest asset. So NQ and ES did show some form of strength coaching. So then I was like, okay, what do we do prior to the driver? Well, I fell to reverse. So ideally the driver puts in the reversal, right? And I don't like what it did here. It's a little bit shitty. But I still was able to manage to get my entry off. I was able to take my entry at a discount of the IDR or of the 6 AM for our account. This is a valid entry to trade the 6 AM. This will be a great, if this pans out, if this works out in my favor, this will be a great example for a 6 AM fading the 6 AM 4 hour candle. It would be a good like 4 hour profile example, I guess. The driver's gotta fucking reverse, so it's gotta go higher. You gotta keep going. Fucking stop being weak on me. Like, this is a little bit weird how the leading asset, the strong asset is one not wanting to reverse hard. It's looking a little scary, but I still trust in my notion. Notions. Definitely don't like this though. This is looking weak. It's looking a little weak. I like NQ more. That's all I gotta say. I like NQ way more. I know it's the middle asset, so there's no point of trading this asset if the leading asset has yet to reach the target level, right? We're not trading catch up, we're still trading the leading asset. So I don't know. I think that's logical. So yeah. So I mean, everything is valid. Problem is now every candle is a fucking reversal candle bullshitly, so I'm probably gonna get stopped there. I think that this will be a good example though for a day not to trade because of the invalidation. Today kind of invalidated bullishness when during the driver, really the driver's just falling reverse. Therefore we're just creating too large of a wick. I think I'm gonna stop out. I'm really trusting in this full-on reversal, though. I believe it's lower probability. God damn it! It's gonna put me in the negative. Maybe I just need to smoke some more weed and believe some more. Come on, Grace. Let me just pray. I should probably journal this and shit. Let me move. Actually, I can look at this. Oh, it's so perfect. Oh my god. It's so clean. Fuck. Nuts. Alright. Yeah, this is weak as fuck. I'm getting stopped out. A ripperoni to this eval journey, I guess. This count is thumbs up for. Still got 2 weeks though. Still got 2 weeks on Gucci. Hey, that's a rip though. Damn. Shit. Oh, there's a. Man, I really need to figure out why my model is just 50-50 right now. I gotta figure this shit out. Interesting. Well, what do we do? That's clean. Everything is pointing towards bearishness. Should I try trading 10 continuation bearishness? realistically, we're failing to manipulate this low, clearly. Or do I trade? I mean, that's already caught up. Wham, dude. I just really don't believe that we're gonna... It's just... Fuck, dude. I've already lost 2 times, I can't trade. Damn. Just like that. This day's not gonna expand forever, so... I think it's just... that's it. So... Well... I gotta journal all that. Really clear everything up. Fuck. I think that what made it lower probability was me continue, because I knew it was shitty, but the driver was just fell into reverse. I've seen the driver reverse and deliver every day for the past, like, every week for months now, studying it, and I know when a true reversal is a true reversal, and it's just like that was so weak. And then, but yet, even then, still had knowing that I still had known that. I don't know. I fucking don't know. Anyways, still, even though I knew that, I still decided to buy, and it was lower probability because the day. Many things, really. It was many things. Daily candle really didn't support the expansion. But it was good enough. Everything was holding. The 6 AM candle was a reversal candle, so I've never done that before. It was really, and then the driver being weak during delivery, clearly not really wanting to reverse higher. Which, like, it's a little weird how... we had this SMT form, and then we formed here, and this entire time we were just fell into reversal away from it. So just maybe I was just being stupid and not wanting to listen to that. I didn't see it though. And then we held that SMT though, created the reversal, which I first originally entered here. I should have never gotten stopped out the first time. Entered here, some shit. I stopped pretty much right here. I got stopped out there. And then I entered again here. Which I thought was clean because at this very moment every asset reverse higher away from pretty low at this point. Holding that SMT. For some reason it was showing more weakness. I think that was because of the string switching, but like that, so everything went clean with that, but it was the fact that it was a fade in the 6 AM candle, which I did the entry right, but it was still the candle really didn't support the exponential to a larger way, 6 AM as well, like the 4 hour as well, and even the 1 hour and 30 minute as well during the driver. Everything I was turning full on reversal, lower probability. Nothing was aligned with expansion velocity at all. So I think that was the main reason. And then the fact that the driver was just, look at that, really not wanting to reverse higher. Look at that fucking sharp ass reversal. And the fact that we decided to make another lower low, like, really sold the deal that price is pretty low, but I think maybe I shouldn't have entered off of this after what price is. Because we created this SMT here. And the fact that we never, maybe this is my fault for not seeing this. I don't, fuck, that's why I hate SMT so much. But, of course, these assets and QNES don't support expansion velocity. Here, during this moment, even during the driver, part of the driver, we do support the expansion velocity. Right, we kind of have two stages to do here, actually. So we're string switching. Still, I'm going to trade the lead now, so but so like right here, part of the driver. Ideally, I didn't see this, but yeah, like this, even this looked clean. Now, what do we do for the driver? We're reaching the key level technically pretty low. Created that SMT. You know, we're within the key level pretty much, so the driver should reverse. And it just fails to. Completely. So that's invalidation, but it's a nice continuation entry though on NQ. Wait, that's a bullshit? NQ? Shit. But like, if I were to frame bearishness, like this is what I would do. Assuming NQ is weaker, or not, white, yes is weaker, actually. Or no, NQ is the weakest. But ideally we trade. Assuming this is failure SMT here, which today really confirmed, and then we're going to reach for this low here. So the leading asset bearishly is needing, like, we could have this SMT with this low, but we still have a reason to continue going lower. So therefore this is failure SMT. Really showing a willingness to not wanting to manipulate it and wanting to continue the expansion lower for this low. And then obviously this week doesn't spark too much bullishly, so fuck the one. Yeah, I think I'm retarded. What's up? Because this is what I wanted beforehand on NQ, was for Tuesday high of the week, Wednesday continuation. I was worried though that this was going to hold, but it's so obvious now that prices, because we were below pretty low before the driver, so it's clear and obvious that why would we even? I mean, it's ideal that we reverse off this low. Okay, so yeah, I guess it's valid. It would be still ideal to reverse off this low, and the fact that YM was not at the time, it was clean. But the fact that price during the driver still is failing to reverse away from this low, away from this SMT, that confirms the failure SMT. Failure to manipulate pretty low as a key level. Therefore, the framework would be like AMD continuation bearishly or some shit, unless we have SMT. But so we have Tuesday C2 high of the week. The week of the candle sports expansion bearishly, but it does the sports expansion bullishly going into Thursday as well. So we're really just, we're still making C4, assuming continuation, because obviously this week is sports expansion bearishly, and we're still within the swing formation. I guess that's the main important thing. Obviously, you would want to see if the driver is going to, you would ideally wait for the driver, right? Because of us reaching pretty low prior to the driver. You would want to see, does the driver fail to manipulate it? If it fails to manipulate, then we can assume continuation during 10 AM bearishly. But also, if we do manipulate it, damn, I wish I was thinking. I wish I was fucking. I would have thought about this if I was thinking. I just wanted to rush into it. But if it doesn't manipulate, or if it does manipulate pretty low on NQ, therefore we're probably going to hold SMT with YM. Therefore, bullishness automatically seems better, seems cleaner for YM because the failure swings super clean. It doesn't seem clean for NQ and ES because there's really no clean target. You can do external to internal, but it's just not that clean. We actually have a clean target on YM. So, damn, that's fucking genius. That right there would have saved me. And if I just held and stuck with that and just listened to myself, I would have known, okay, well, bullishness is not clean today. Is it clean to trade bearishly? And realistically, yeah, bearishness on the bias for bearishness for the framework, the profile, the SMT theory for NQ and ES. I guess the indices itself is clean for NQ and ES mainly, but for YM, because of YM being technically decoupled, reversing away from failure swings here, it doesn't make sense really to reverse lower on YM until we take these values. So it's like, is it really clean to trade bearishly, or should I just take the winnings that I've made so far this week, being it was $900. It was $900 before today. That's what I lost today. I was up like 1,000. So, or should I just take what I have made so far this week, call it a week because of how shitty PA is, and just wait for next week, since I still have 2 more weeks till I have to end this account. I have next Friday and the Friday after that, so I'm good. I should have really thought about this. That was my fault. I guess I did not want to think. I should have really, yeah, simple as that. I didn't want to use my brains. But that seems very logical, and I don't know why. But maybe I'm just, I don't know. I'm gonna log this up. Oh well. I blame it on the weed. I blame it fully 100% on the weed.